It's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. It was a nasty day this morning, and had an inspection in the rain, but now it kind of cleared up and it got hot. I actually had a sweatshirt on. I was freezing. If you're new here, I'm Robyn Cavallaro. I'm a realtor here in the state of Florida. I primarily sell in the villages, and I have some great information about what happened this weekend, what's going on in the market, because it's going crazy. But first, I want you to stop and take a look at this. Before we start, make sure you go to my website, robyncavallaro.com, and here's the address here. You can search for any home that's available here, well, in Florida, but in the villages. And what I've done is I've broken it down by sections. So if you want to search the historic area, you want to search Marion County, you want to search south of 44, and on and on. You can just click on it and search it. You can save the searches. It'll send you emails with market updates. You get notes from me all of the time reminding you, hey, I'm here, do you need help? So don't forget, go and search my website and also get my book. It's available in Amazon in print on Amazon. Also, you can get it on Kindle or as a download on my website. All right, back to the regularly scheduled program. Yes, definitely want to pick up a copy of my book, and you want to search on my website by area. If you have any questions about that, you always can call me. My number, I'll place my number throughout the video. But yeah, so between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'll speak for myself, I don't know about other realtors, but it was a little slow. I didn't have any closings. I had gone under contract in November, but they wanted to close in January, which we did this week. But between Christmas and New Year's, hello, sunshine, my phone's been ringing off the hook. And it's back to where a couple days I was with 2, if not 3 buyers showing homes. So the market is active. I still have a mix of cash and finance, but still a lot of cash sales. And it's all over the place. I have people looking at $265,000 patio villas, and I have buyers looking up in the 800 to million range. So, you know, we have something for everyone. But let's talk about this past week. So I'm just using January, just the first week of January, because I did a finalized episode of what happened in 2023. So this is the first episode in 2024, and I think there's a lot of important points here, so you definitely want to stay tuned until the end. And also, if you didn't catch it, this video, I actually had a conversation with the Village's chief. And if you don't follow his channel, he's a retired Navy guy who's here, and we're both the same age, and I wanted to have a talk about what it's like living here in the villages, but still working full-time, because I know a lot of you out there are doing your research and wanting to move here and think that you have to be retired, but you don't, because there's still a lot of us here that work full-time but enjoy the active lifestyle, because it's not just a retirement community. So he has a great perspective, because he says, it's funny, he doesn't play the reindeer games here. He doesn't belong to any of the clubs or doesn't really take part in any of the activities, because his job is where he can't leave his office. Like I work from home, but I'm all over the place. So we have 2 different perspectives, and let me know in the comments what you think, because we've discussed putting together a video maybe once a month. We want to keep it fresh and entertaining, and yeah, so let me know what you think about that, and if you'd like to see us discuss a specific topic, what's going on here. So now, active this week, we have 367 homes, which is the highest we've had in a long time. And every day when I'm going to market to check what's happening, I'll see, you know, we have 8 listings, 9 listings, and 12 listings. And I think some of that is because people held off, because nobody wants to do anything during the holidays. No one. I mean, every business that I've ever been in, everyone, you know, just takes a siesta from everything because of the holidays. So now we're back to normal. The Villages is getting busier. Oh, I do have to tell you a funny story. I had a closing on Tuesday, the 2nd, which was the first day we could close in the new year. And I was with my buyer, and I always take them to the sales center to get their ID. And let me tell you, we were at Spanish Springs. I'm like, where did all these people come from? I mean, the place was mobbed. And I had never been into the sales center at the beginning of the month. And that's when all of the snowbirds were checking in for their rentals. It was organized chaos. I'm not going to say like people running around with their chicken with their head cut off, but it definitely was organized chaos. There were tons of people there. So we are at almost full capacity. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. You know, I personally, and you know, these videos are based on my experience and my opinion, that, you know, we are a year-round market here. People don't buy more homes because the snowbirds are here. It may appear maybe sometimes like that, but I sold a lot of homes over the summer last year. So I just think it's the right home at the right time because most buyers are looking. You know, they're looking and they're watching. I actually had a couple saw a home over the summer and it had gone off the market. And they were interested in it, so I called the agent who had listed it, and he said, well, you know what, it's funny because we're getting ready to put it back on the market. So it went on the market, and we made our offer, it was accepted, and bam, my people got their house. So you just never know. Also, I've said this in a couple of videos, if you're looking and you don't see what you like in the MLS, of course, pre-owned homes in the VLS are always an option for you. But if you look in Zillow, there's a second tab that's for sale by owner. And I know sometimes for sale by owner can be a little bit of problematic type of sale, but a lot of the times the seller does not want to pay both sides of the commission, like for the listing side and the buyer side, but they are willing to pay one side. So if you want representation and someone to protect you and your interests, you always can call a realtor or me if you see something that's for sale by owner, and I can reach out and see if they'll cooperate with me. If they don't want to pay a commission and you really want that house and you need representation, you always can negotiate with me or with your realtor to represent you, and you would pay them for their time and expertise. So that's an option. All right, so 367 active. We had 38 come new to market this week, and that's just from Tuesday to this morning. 38. Homes are sitting on the market about 50 days. So I've got this week, you know, why is this home sitting on the market? It's like, well, they're pretty much all sitting now about 50 days unless they're absolutely pristine and that person absolutely happens to be looking for that model. So don't be afraid of a home sitting. Don't be afraid to make an offer. And don't be upset. Don't get upset if there's a negotiation. We just had a tough negotiation and we went under contract last night, but it was back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So there were times where I thought it was going to fall apart, but we were able to save it. And I know my buyers are happy that they are going to have a home and they won't have to rent anymore. Or rent seasonally. I think FedEx is here. I'm waiting for some or Amazon. I'm waiting for stuff from Amazon. I got a pizza steal. I'm going to make a video about making pizza. I made pizza dough this morning. I'm going to give it a run around the block. What else did I buy? Bought some new cookware too for myself. So I'm excited. I know. I'm all about food. Anyway, let's get back to houses. All right, so we had 25 go pending. Of the ones that went pending, we didn't have any on the market 0 to 1 day. We had 1 on the market 2 to 7 days and 4 100 plus. So most of those were in that middle range between 7 days and 99 days, or 8 days and 99 days. 38 homes did take a price decrease. 38 homes took a price decrease. Of the homes on the market, we have 20 that have a pool. And those range from $399,900, $399,900, and $2.5 million. 4 pool homes are under $500,000, which is not normal. I didn't look to see if they had a view or not. And if you're interested in a pool home at any price, If you're interested to learn more about, because I do have a couple comments of some of the homes that are under 500,000 with the pool, because you know me, if you call me and ask me specifically about properties, I'll tell you if I like it or if I tell you I think it's a dog. And I'll tell you why. And then I do this all the time, I'll do a FaceTime, a Zoom call, or a video of the property for you so you can see for yourself. But most of the pool homes that we have are over $1 million. You know, I just went through this with a couple looking in that $500,000 to $600,000 range, and you know, there's some home. I want to talk about this one home that I really, really like. If you're looking for a view and a pool, you're going to pay a lot of money for it. The one couple did decide that one of those little spools, little cocktail pools or spas that are put in the ground are fine. So you might have options. Instead of putting in a big pool, you put in something that you can dip into, cool off, hang out in. And if you really want to swim, you go to one of our community pools. So you should think about that when you're making a purchase. There is a home, I can't remember the number though. It's on Barrymore. And let me tell you, I think this couple, they redid their kitchen. It is fabulous. The view, it's on off of Buena Vista, just north of Lake Sumter Landing, but to the west there. And they redid the kitchen, they redid the floor. They've got a stunning view. They're asking $575 for that home. I've been in it twice. If you want some information about that, you know, because under 600,000 with a view like that, again, just like the pool home, you don't see that. But I'd be happy to give you some information or show you that home if you're interested. Let's see, where are we? All right, so here's something that I broke down you might find interesting. Of the homes that are active, we have 49 that are $299 and under. And what you're going to find $299 and under are manufactured homes, patio villas in all different shapes and sizes. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. There's one that's 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and 2 twos. Some of them are going to need a lot of work, and some aren't going to need that much work. But they're probably going to, and you know, I mean, really, I sold $1 million home and it needed work. So, you know, it has to be right for you, and just make sure it's at the right price. But a lot of the homes are probably going to need something, because if you fall in love with everything, consider yourself fortunate. But yeah, so now we have between 300 and, let's call it 400, 141 homes. Between 401 and 500, there are 86. 501 to 600, we have 35 homes. 601 to 800 are 26, and 800 to whatever, 2.5 million, I think is the most expensive home we have. We have 29. You know what I think I might do, and let me know, make some comments and you know, some things that you're interested, statistics you might be interested in seeing of the homes, but I think I might break down by area to next video, how many homes are available in each area, so you have an idea of that. Let's see, we sold 15, 9 cash, 5 conventional, and 1 private sale. So you know, it was cold this week. It's very cold this week. Like I said, right now it's warm. I have my windows open and everything, but there are people out buying, and they're shopping all over. They're here and they're elsewhere. So if you have a home to sell, I don't know if you're watching this, if you have a home to sell, but just so you know, like, I have an appointment with someone tomorrow, and I'm going to look at a couple of homes, and I told her to look at these online that are similar to hers, so she has an idea of what her competition is. Now, some of the discussion we had was, well, maybe I should wait until this home that's my direct competitor gets sold. But I mean, that could be a while. But if you're out there selling, there's always another home that's going to come on the market that's similar to yours. So if you're looking to sell, price it accordingly to sell it, or remodel it to sell it at top dollar. If you just moved into a home about a year or two ago and you've done any updating to it, it's going to be tough for you to get all your money back. You may break even if you're lucky. And that's in any market, in any location, it doesn't matter. So just keep those things in mind when you're going to sell your home. Look to see what's currently on the market and how your home compares to it, and look to see how long it's been on the market. Because if there's a home similar to yours and you want to ask that same price and it's been on the market 60, 70, 80 days, there's a, and your house is like that, well, your home is going to sit like that too. So just keep that in mind. Just be realistic with your expectations. I know your realtor will try to guide you in the right direction, because we see and are in so many homes and have so many experiences. Use our expertise to your advantage. I think that's going to be it. I got to go check my pizza dough. All right, everyone, thank you for staying tuned in this episode. My name is Robyn Cavallaro. I'm a realtor here in Florida. And if you like this episode, stick around. I think you might like this one. All right, until next time, I'll see ya.